like I said, I can only speak for myself. When I was first diagnosed, my first instinct was to dive into research. I read up on everything I could get my hands on, and I stumbled upon AIDS denialism. And that was a huge misconception back in the 80s and early 90s when medications were toxic. AIDS denialism is the belief and the idea that HIV does not cause AIDS. What they thought causes AIDS is the medications and, like a crazy party lifestyle, and lifestyle causes AIDS, not HIV. Because back when the medications were so toxic, the medications a lot of times were killing people quicker than the virus was, because they were still like experimenting with dosage and experimenting with what medications could do. So I did not want to start medication. I was scared to start medication because I was afraid of the side effects. I was afraid, I thought that all the pharmaceutical companies want to do is keep me alive for long enough where I keep having to buy their medication, but just sick enough to where I have to keep needing it. So I was shocked when I first started my medication and realized there's no side effects. I'm totally good. Like, I can live my life. And then when I first got the news that I was undetectable, that was like the happiest day of my life. So I guess, to put it in short terms, a common misconception is that, like, the pharmaceutical companies are out to get you, because they're not. I was sitting with a doctor one time. Like, there's huge conspiracy theories about HIV, and the government, and how the government has a cure for AIDS. And I was sitting with a doctor, and he was there at the time when AIDS was a huge crisis. And I looked at him, and like, he's pretty big. Like, he's in the media too. This is actually Dr. Drew. I don't know if that matters, but like, I was sitting next to him, and I looked at him. I'm like, hey, like, do they have the cure? Like, really though? Like, come on, like, you can tell me. And he looked at me, and he's like, no, Kelly, no. And he explained it in a way that made so much sense to me, and it like completely eradicated this conspiracy that I had, or this conspiracy theory that I had. He's like, Kelly, everyone is looking for the cure. Do you understand? The person who finds the cure wins. Everyone's looking for the cure. Like, there are wealthy people who have this. There are a lot of wealthy people. There's celebrities who have this. Like, they can't suppress the cure because everybody wants it. Yeah. And I guess another misconception that people have about HIV is that you're not going to live a normal life, or that you're never going to find love, or you're never going to have sex again. You are. If you want it, you can find it.